Deep beneath the ocean's surface, where pressure is powerful enough to crush most living creatures, a giant predator moves silently through the darkness. The sperm whale. It doesn't need to see its prey. It doesn't need to make a sound. A single signal in the endless blackness is enough for the hunt to begin. Join us as we witness the most terrifying hunts of the sperm whale in the dark world of the deep sea. The sperm whale is one of the most majestic and mysterious creatures in the ocean, having existed for roughly 50 million years. Growing up to 30 meters long and weighing around 54 tons, it has very few challengers willing to confront it. In the deep blue seas of the Miocene era, a terrifying clash unfolded as two kings of the ocean came face to face. A prehistoric sperm whale charged forward like a giant torpedo, slamming its rock-hard head into the side of a megalodon. The tremendous impact shook the surrounding water, leaving the infamous predator momentarily stunned. Before its opponent could recover, 5 massive sperm whales revealed teeth over 30 centimeters long and clamped down on the shark's dorsal fin. The pod moved with perfect coordination, gradually overwhelming and completely subduing the group of sharks. This was not merely a hunt. It was a declaration of who truly ruled the sea. Did you know that sperm whales can overpower opponents using sound alone? Their powerful clicking calls can reach up to 230 decibels, louder than a jet engine. The sound is strong enough to stun, disorient, or even threaten the life of anything caught too close. A mature male sperm whale, covered in scars from countless battles, faces several younger and more agile rivals. As the distance between them closes, both sides begin carefully assessing one another. The younger whales move quickly, constantly changing positions while searching for an opening. Meanwhile, the larger whale maintains a steady course, waiting for the perfect moment. When the tension reaches its peak, both sides surge forward and make direct contact. Using their lower jaws, they grapple and shove against one another in a contest of pure strength. The winner earns the right to mate. Sperm whales spend most of their lives hunting squid in the deep ocean. Giant squid and colossal squid make up much of their diet. A mature adult sperm whale can consume up to 1 ton of squid every day. About 1,000 meters beneath the ocean surface, where sunlight never reaches, a sperm whale locates a squid using its sophisticated echolocation system. In an instant, the predator clamps the squid firmly in its jaws. The giant squid fights back. Long tentacles lined with sharp, serrated suction cups wrap tightly around the whale's head and body as it struggles to escape, but the predator refuses to let go. With a single precise strike from its powerful toothed lower jaw, the sperm whale ends the squid's resistance and swallows it whole. Off the coast of New Zealand, orcas turn their attention to another predator, a shark. They approach quietly from the side, maintaining just enough distance to control the angle of attack. A single precise bite to the shark's flank immediately disrupts its balance. Orcas often target the oil-rich liver, rapidly weakening their prey. The orcas continue circling, keeping the shark under constant control. Every movement is monitored and restricted. Eventually, the prey is dragged into deeper water. The encounter ends without the need for further direct attacks. The Pacific Ocean is home to countless predators, including the Humboldt squid, often called the Red Devil. Highly intelligent and armed with powerful tentacles and a razor-sharp beak, the Humboldt squid is one of the true terrors of the deep. It is even known to cannibalize its own kind. As night falls, thousands of hungry hunters rise from the depths and form enormous, aggressive hunting packs near the surface. When schools of fish gather for protection, the squid use their exceptional vision, even in darkness. Powerful tentacles lined with as many as 70,000 hook-like suckers and a hard, sharp beak tear into their prey. Working together, the Humboldt squid herd their targets toward underwater cliffs, leaving no route of escape. Flashes of red and white racing across their bodies serve as a private language, signaling the perfect moment to deliver the final strike. But sometimes those signals draw danger toward them. A sperm whale suddenly rushes in, snatches a squid, and drives it downward before any reaction can occur. The squid immediately fights back with tentacles covered in thousands of sharp hooks. But the outcome cannot be changed. True winners rely not only on sharp teeth, but also on skill and strategic thinking. During low tide in the shallow waters around Seabrook Island, bottlenose dolphins transform hunting into an exercise in perfectly timed teamwork. Using echolocation, they scan the water and locate schools of fish from a distance. Their sonar can detect targets dozens of meters away, giving the entire pod time to adjust formation before closing in. Once the prey is located, the dolphins form a moving wall that blocks every escape route. Each powerful tail stroke generates pressure waves that drive the fish closer to shore. Adult bottlenose dolphins typically weigh between 150 and 300 kilograms, allowing them to generate tremendous force even in shallow water. This advantage lets them trap fish in extremely confined spaces within seconds. These bold hunters will even push half their bodies onto land to block the final escape route. Their tendency to roll onto the right side during these attacks is a remarkable behavior passed down through generations, a unique secret technique of their own. The fish are quickly captured. This hunting method, known as strand feeding, requires perfect synchronization and is a rare tactic practiced only by experienced hunters. Off the coast of La Jolla, a high-speed hunt erupts across the surface of the water.
Oh, there we go. Whoa! They got one. Now they know.
A pod of bottlenose dolphins flees in panic as killer whales give chase.
Oh, look at those orcas. They're getting air over there. They're attacking. Oh, and there it goes again. Wow, cool. Look at these killer whales here. There they go. They got the carcass right there.
The hungry predators take turns approaching from multiple directions, isolating their target. Orcas can accelerate to nearly 50 kilometers per hour over short distances, allowing them to close in rapidly and deliver powerful impacts. Repeated collisions leave the dolphins disoriented, sometimes causing broken bones and robbing them of the speed needed to escape. Once the circle closes, the hunt quickly comes to an end. In the end, the predators secure their meal. Dolphins are predators capable of controlling prey in a very unusual way. This time, a pufferfish has attracted the pod's attention. Each dolphin gently nudges the pufferfish back and forth, keeping it moving as though testing its reactions. Rather than ending the encounter immediately, the pod quickly surrounds it and begins a strange game of catch. Despite the pufferfish carrying the deadly toxin tetrodotoxin, these marine hunters skillfully turn the prey's defensive weapon into a source of stimulation, adding excitement to their bold interaction. Deep beneath the ocean, a massive dark silhouette moves silently through the water. It is one of the most formidable predators on Earth, the great white shark. Great whites can grow up to 6 meters long and weigh more than 2.5 tons, making them among the largest hunters in the sea. Their bite force is estimated at around 18,000 newtons, powerful enough to tear through flesh and crush large bones. But what truly makes them terrifying goes beyond raw strength. Great white sharks can detect blood at extremely low concentrations, down to 1 part in 100 million parts of seawater. To them, the ocean is never silent. It is constantly filled with signals from potential prey. Without warning, the shark accelerates upward from below with tremendous force. Perfectly vertical, devastating, precise. Its prey has no chance to escape. In the Norwegian fjords, more than 10 billion herring gather each winter, creating one of the largest concentrations of biomass in the ocean. But against killer whales, large numbers do not always mean safety. The entire pod works together to surround the herring, compressing them into a dense sphere known as a bait ball. Once the prey has nowhere left to escape, individual orcas take turns striking the water with their tails. A single tail strike from an orca can generate enough force to stun multiple fish at once, leaving them unable to swim away. For killer whales, hunting skills are not driven by instinct alone. They are also passed down through generations through observation and learning. In the ocean, sheer numbers do not always provide protection. Sometimes cooperation and strategy are what truly dominate the food chain. Beneath waters that seem peaceful, battles for survival never truly end. Yet as the oceans grow warmer and pollution continues to increase, many marine predators are being forced to face challenges that their hunting instincts alone cannot overcome. Let's reduce plastic waste and help protect our oceans so that the wonders of the sea can continue to exist in the future.